Hey there, Grandma CrayCray here. Just another video of me living my best life. Um, so for breakfast today, I'm having sausage, eggs, and grits. You know, I've recently had weight loss surgery about a year or so ago. Um, so I won't be able to eat all of this, but I'm able to eat most of it. Um, mm, Shout out to my niece Britt Brett for the breakfast. She's actually sitting right here with me. Say hi to my friends, Brittany. Look at her plate. She's drinking tea. Although I am a 99% tea girl, I, for some apparent reason, had a taste for some coffee. And I bought this coffee cup from my neighborhood Dollar Tree store, and I bought it for the sole reason of what is inscribed on it: faith, family, and friends. See, I love it. These grits are good. I don't think people make, hot cereal enough these days.
Like cereal?
Hot cereal.
Oh, I see.
It's a difference.
What is hot cereal?
See? A girl that was born in the 90s. See? My niece just asked me, what is hot cereal? Can you all help me explain to her what hot cereal is? And remind you guys, she's 27 years old. Well, hot cereal is cereal like grits, oatmeal, cream of wheat, malto meal. See, that's what I grew up on.
I ain't grew up on grits.
You know.
I started like grits.
Yeah, you don't have to grow up on grits. Did you grow up eating oatmeal? Okay, so that's a form of hot cereal. So I be trying to tell people, life is just not how it used to be. Even when it comes to cooking, I don't see many people cooking these days no more. I'm very old school with it. I prefer to cook a nice, nutritious, home cooked meal than to order stuff from the restaurant. Okay. Yeah, so that's just how I'm set up. Well, I just want to have breakfast. I just want to have breakfast with you guys, and
This is, the red table talk? This is the breakfast table talk.
a breakfast table talk. I love sitting at the table with my family and discussing things like how their day went in school or work, things of that nature. What's going on in the latest news, because I do not watch TV. Well, I don't watch news. Correction, let me reword that. I do watch television, but I don't watch the news, especially being from Chicago. A lot is going on right now in my city. Although I don't reside in Chicago at the present moment, due to the crime and stuff that has been, taking place, I have to get my son and my family about that situation. I grew up on the north side of Chicago most of my life. I can say that I grew up in between of Uptown and from Uptown to Rogers Park. Those are my stomping grounds. Those are the stomping grounds in the community. So a lot of the crime in Chicago happens like on the south side and the west side of Chicago. Pray for my city, you guys. But some of the crime started, migrating on the north side of Chicago, which is more of the seemingly safer side because, it's more diverse. For those of you all that don't know how Chicago is set up, the South Side is a predominantly blacks, the West Side predominantly blacks, near West Side. You go further west, and it starts becoming a little diverse. But the North Side of Chicago was very diverse, very hugely, severely diverse, and that's where I grew up at all my life. Most of my life, I moved over to the North Side when I was 2 years old. So for more than over 40 years. That's where I've, grown up, So about 2.5 years ago, when the crime started getting really bad on the north side of Chicago, a lot of my older children's friends were getting in a lot of trouble. We were going to so many funerals and stuff. And I have 2 older daughters. And it was with the young black youth, male youth, I should say. That's, a lot of the crime. And I say, I got to go. Because I have a 14-year-old son. And he was 11 when we first moved out here to Lake County. And I just said, we got to go. And I got like a lot of backlash from deciding to move in the city where I live at now, due to the fact that it's predominantly Hispanics and African American people, and some people was like, "What you moving out there for?" It's just as much many black people and minorities out there, than it is, out here, and out in Chicago, that is. And I have to tell people, I'm not moving away from Chicago to get away from black people or minorities. I'm moving away to get away from the crime because stuff gets real. It's real when innocent babies and innocent bystanders are dying and getting hurt. Seniors are getting disrespected and getting killed from the stray bullets. So I have to let them know that it probably is a little crime out here where I'm at now, but they're not doing half of the stuff that they're doing out in Chicago. It's not as worse. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that I made the decision. My son has not been in any major trouble. Gangs have not approached him yet. He hasn't had to dodge any bullets. He had a couple school incidences, but that's what kids do. That's normal behavior. He got tried when we first moved out here. A couple of guys tried him, and he had to show them that he wasn't no punk. And now he's just so popular. He's on all the sports teams. I'm so proud of my son. Shout out to my son, little Ed. I love you. He's on a cadet team at his school. He plays all kind of sports. He plays football. He plays basketball. He plays baseball. So I'm keeping him busy. A lot of programs and resources out here, for him too. I'm glad I made the decision to do that. I'm glad. So how about you? Have you ever had to come to terms with yourself and think about migrating, and you had the power to do so, in hopes that you will move to a more safer place for your family? I know I'm not the only one out there. Let me know. Well, you guys, thanks for having breakfast with me. Until next time, I want you to live your best life and stay focused, okay? Grandma CrayCray. Peace.